Live from the YouTuber studios is the Renegade, and now here's your host, the YouTuber. Thank you, welcome back to the Renegade. We are doing something different for this Renegade, but we, first of all, I got a new headset put in. It's actual earbuds, so hopefully everybody can hear me good and fine. Give me a thumbs up if you can. Also, give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. We are 66 subscribers, so we're over half of the way to 100 subscribers. So, when I get to 100 subscribers, hopefully before the end of the year. If you have not checked out my other channel, my second channel, the YouTuber second channel, where I post game show stuff, sports clips and stuff, be sure you go ahead and check out that channel and subscribe if you haven't done so to that channel. My earbud was about to slip out. Also, Madden 21 comes out August 25th for the MVP and Deluxe Edition. The regular edition comes out the 28th. If you get it digitally on the PlayStation, I think you can play it a day early on the 27th. I'm not sure. It's what it said when I went and pre-ordered mine. It initially says the 28th, but when you go into the pre-ordering thing, it said the 27th of August. So 8/27/20 instead of 8/28. That I don't know for sure if it's a day early release or what it is if you pre-order it through the PlayStation Store. I don't know. And if you get on the Xbox, I don't know what deals they have worked out for that sort of thing, but I know on the PlayStation that is what it is. We'll have some knowledgeable on my channel. It'll be live on Twitch and then premiered on YouTube. So we'll have some. We'll go over the 2020 season schedule. 2020 season schedule that was from. Was supposed to have the games like Oregon State and all that, even though the Oregon State game in real life has been canceled for Oklahoma State. We'll also go over the 29 season schedule. We'll relive that schedule. That'll have some teams that were in Big 12 back in the day, are not in the Big 12 back in the day. Those teams include A&M and Colorado. The ones that are still in the Big 12 that are featured on that schedule are Texas, Texas, Baylor, Oklahoma, and Iowa State. The other one I forgot to mention is that's on there that was a Big 12 team that is now SEC, along with A&M as Missouri. So they are reunited in the same conference in the SEC, but they were in the Big 12, so they'll be a part of the schedule. So it'll be an interesting former conference, current non-conference matchup there. The actual true non-conference matchups then and now are Georgia, Houston, Rice, and people are saying, well, Grambling. Well, Grambling's not in the game. We only have an option unless we do it through Dynasty Mode to play an FCS team. So that's going to be a random selected team. Probably going to do either. I'm debating upon which one I should do. Probably. Probably Georgia State. I'll probably throw Georgia State in there. Then we'll have my finishing up on the. We'll finish up the one that was for the franchise, the Dynasty Mode, my version of Dynasty Mode season with the custom schedule, custom order of the Big 12 games and custom non-conference games, and then we'll continue that. And we'll look ahead to the next season, of which teams can you expect on my version of a Dynasty Mode and my Dynasty Mode series. It's basically just Dynasty Mode and what we couldn't get exactly with the schedule, so I had to make my own schedule, and I just made my own schedule for Dynasty Mode. So that's the only one we'll go back on as far as a throwback scheduled thing. Also, be sure you check out my Twitch account and Twitch videos. They'll be the same videos that you will see on YouTube. They'll be live on Twitch and then uploaded and either uploaded or premiered to YouTube. So anything that I have on Twitch will be on YouTube, so that it's archived and saved from here on out, because 14 days or so, whatever is up there from the time 14 days from the time I streamed it to, so 14 days from that date, then it'll go off there and either have 1, 2, 3 none or done videos and not any videos on there at all. So that's that. That's all I can think of for announcements there. We have some stuff that we'll talk about Madden in our Madden portion of our let me go my agenda so that I have that. Let's get in the agenda. Okay. So, Major League Baseball, we've had some Major League Baseball. Let's go talk about Major League Baseball. Minor League Baseball season has been canceled. Some of the players may play for the Major League team in the summer camps and maybe in the 2020 season. We just don't know as far as that is concerned. We know we've seen them play, and they've been playing in the inter-squad games, but as far as regular season games next week, we don't know if any minor league players will play in that or not. Let's go over some scores, though, and what we can expect for the Major League season. For this shortened season. Let's see here. As far as the MLB season is concerned, We have 2 games going on right now in progress. These are summer camp games, no, not regular season. Regular season I don't think starts until next week, I think. Yeah, regular season doesn't begin until next... week or later this week. I don't know when summer camp ends. Summer camp ends, I think... yeah, it says summer camp. So... I think Thursday, July 23rd. I think tomorrow we begin the season, I think. I'll have to double check on that, but we'll get some scores. Final games as far as summer camp games are concerned from this week. Let's go over the weekend ones. Like I said, I went over the ones. We'll go over the ones Thursday up till today. Marlins beat the Cardinals beat the Marlins 3-0 in that summer camp game, and also the Yankees beat the Nationals 6-2. The Blue Jays, yes, they are playing. They cannot play home games, but they can play road games, I'm assuming. We'll play the Pittsburgh Pirates, so they'll have an entire road season year, 60 games of road games. See here, the Phillies beat the Rays, the Tigers beat the see here, the Yankees won 6-3 over the Nationals, Blue Jays won 7-5 over the Pirates. The Phillies beat the Rays 8-4. Tigers beat the Rays beat the Tigers 5-3. Only ones that were canceled were the ones that were probably originally scheduled for that time frame, which were wait a second. Never mind. That was back in March. I just realized that. I do want to apologize for thinking that was... Okay, so the first one since the lockdown. Yeah. The first ones at summer camp were Phillies over Nationals 7-2, Yankees over Mets 9-3, and Pirates of the Indians Indians of the Pirates 5-3. Then we have the Orioles and the Phillies. Orioles won 4-1. The Yankees beat the Mets 6-0. The White Sox beat the Cubs 7-3. And the Dodgers beat the Diamondbacks 9-2. On Monday, July 20th, we had the Nationals beat the Orioles 4-2. The Yankees beat the Nationals beat the Orioles 4-2. The Indians beat the Pirates 7-11. The Astros beat the Royals 6-3. White Sox beat the Cubs 5-3. The Angels beat the Padres 1-0. The Dodgers beat the Diamondbacks 12-1. And the Giants beat the Athletics 6-2. There's one game that it's kind of interesting look to it. It's between the Yankees and the Phillies from Yankee Stadium. And it's a 2-2 tie. How'd that happen? Interesting, how that ended a tie. I don't know. It just says 2-2 final between the Yankees and the Phillies from Yankee Stadium from Monday. And people are asking, well, what about Toronto? Where is Toronto? They're not going to have a season. Are they? So, people are asking, is Toronto going to play? Is Toronto going to have a season? Don't know yet that they are or not. Also, day two of this week, which was yesterday, Tuesday, Astros beat the Royals 15-6. Nationals beat the Orioles 6-4. Reds beat the Tigers 9-7. The Braves beat the Marlins 10-9. The Giants beat the Athletics 2-4. Dodgers beat the Angels 6-4. Rockies beat the Rangers 5-1. And yes, the Blue Jays did play a summer camp game in Boston. 8-6 Blue Jays win. Now we have two games going on in progress. One's on Fox Sports Midwest and Fox Sports Kansas City. If you can get that game in your area. That's between the Cardinals and the Royals. 2-1 there, bottom of the second inning, 1 out, 2 on. That's in St. Louis. Also going on, it's the the Braves and the Marlins. Marlins lead 1-0, top of the third, 1 on, 1 out. There. Later on, we have at 4:05 we have the Indians and Pirates. At 5:10 we have the Tigers and Reds. And then we have the Twins and Cubs, the Blue Jays and the Red Sox, Rockies and Rangers, Brewers and White Sox, and Padres and Angels. That's the rest of the games today. We have two games tomorrow in what looks to be opening day. We have Yankees and Nationals and Giants and Dodgers. And then we have Pirates and Cardinals, Mets and Braves, Tigers and Reds, Blue Jays and Rays, Brewers and Cubs, Marlins and Phillies, Royals and Indians, Orioles and Red Sox, Rockies and Rangers, Twins and White Sox, Mariners and Astros, Diamondbacks and Padres, Giants and Dodgers, and Athletics, Angels. And then that's tomorrow. And on Saturday we have Pirates and Cardinals, Brewers and Cubs, Orioles and Red Sox, Twins and White Sox, Blue Jays and Rays, Marlins and Phillies, Rockies and Rangers, Astros and Mariners, Giants and Dodgers, Braves and Mets, Angels and Athletics, Tigers and Reds, Royals and Indians, Nationals and Yankees, and Diamondbacks and Padres. That's on Saturday. That's it for the MLB stuff. Let's go over the NBA. We have some games going on today, I think. No, tomorrow. Correction, tomorrow, July... Oh, wait. No, wait. Correction, let's see here. No, not Thursday. Next Thursday. It's not this Thursday, but next Thursday. It's the Jazz and Pelicans and the Clippers and Lakers. That's July 30th, which is a Thursday. Both games on TNT, one at 5:30 and one at 8. And then Friday we have Magic and Nets, Grizzlies and Trailblazers, Suns and Wizards, Celtics and Bucks, Spurs and Kings, and Rockets and Mavericks. Saturday we have Jazz and Thunder, Heat and Nuggets, Pelicans and Clippers, 76ers and Pacers, and Lakers and Raptors. Raptors and Lakers and Clippers and Pelicans and Jazz and Thunder and Heats and Nuggets will be on ESPN. And then Sunday we have Wizards and Nets, Trailblazers and Celtics, Spurs and Grizzlies, Kings and Magic, Bucks and Rockets, and Mavericks and Suns. That's on Sunday. So that's the weekend games for NBA. NFL, the NFL is not going to have the preseason weeks. Which means Dallas won't play until, or scheduled to play their first, what I'm trying to say is Dallas and the rest of the teams aren't scheduled to play their first regular season game until the week of Thursday, September 10th and September 13th. That's when week one is supposed to to go on for the NFL. We'll find out whether they have a season or not. As far as NHL is concerned, we have August 1st is when they start back up. We have Jets and the Winnipeg Jets and the Calgary Flames, the Montreal Canadiens, and the Pittsburgh Penguins, and the Florida Panthers and the New York Islanders, Edmonton Oilers, and Chicago Blackhawks, the Carolina Hurricanes and the New York Rangers all play on Saturday. That's the East qualifying and the West qualifying. There are three, I think. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 West or East qualifying and 2 West qualifying games. And then Sunday, another West qualifying, Blues and Avalanche. Another West qualifying, Coyotes and Predators, Bruins and Flyers. East qualifying, Blue Jackets and Maple Leafs, and West qualifying. These games are on Saturday, August 1st and Sunday, August 2nd to start off back up again. NBC and NBC Sports Network are the network for the games, for those games. And then for Sunday, August 2nd, NBCSN, NBC, and USA Network. I don't think I have ever seen an NHL game beyond the USA Network, but the USA Network is a NBC family of networks. The NBC family of networks, and they can have an NHL game potentially, now knowing that it's not just NBC and NBCSN. And people are asking, well, what are the NBC family or NBC the NBC Universal networks, or the family of networks for NBC? You have NBC, NBCSN, CNBC, NBC Universal, Telemundo Golf, USA, MSNBC, and Bravo. So golf, I don't think you can. I think it's just golf there. So that's the only one that I don't think they would have it. Bravo and USA, I'd probably do see some NHL games. Let's see if that is correct. As far as that is concerned, okay, all on NBCSN. See if any of the ones there's no USA Network game. No, the NBCSN. To be announced. on August 6th. Some of these games, oh yeah, some of these games are if necessary. So, we'll figure it out as we go along. Let's see here. Then MLB, we talked about them, minor league baseball not having a season, NBA, NHL, NFL, golf. We'll talk about golf. Closed my so let's see here if we can let me get it open again. Golf, that's it. Um, let's see here. What was I doing? Golf. Yeah, that's right. ESPN app, that's right. I accidentally closed the ESPN app. NCAA football, we don't know yet whether or not we're gonna have a season. I've been hearing different things from different people on ESPN and stuff. So the same goes for basketball and for men's and women's basketball. Soccer is back. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Let's go over golf. We have a tournament going on tomorrow. It is the 3M Open from Twin Cities in Blaine, Minnesota. Defending champion is Matthew Wolff. That's for the PGA Tour. The Korn Ferry Tour, or the Web.com Tour, is the Prize Cut Charity Championship presented by Dr. Pepper. That's from Springfield, Missouri, at the Highland Springs Golf Club in Springfield, Missouri. Harry Diggs is the defending champion there. The European Tour begins on this Thursday, or today actually. I don't know. Let me go check on the Corn Ferry Tour web.com tour. That starts tomorrow. Yeah. So the only one that starts today is the European Tour. It is going. Round 1 has been completed since it's played in Newcastle. Is the Betfred British Masters. Leading the tournament right now is at 7 under par. David Law and three-way tie for second. We have Oliver Fisher with 6 under. Also 6 under. The rest of those in tie for second are Renato Pallarito, Garrick Porges, and fifth and the last one on this main leaderboard here. When you look under scores for different sports, it says Aaron Cockrill. He is 5 under par. So that's the top of the leaderboard. The full leaderboard is on ESPN, the ESPN app, and anything golf related, PGA Tour, Pride.com, and all that. The Champions Tour, which is the senior stuff, begins this Thursday. It's the Senior Open presented by Rolex. That's from Berkshire Summering Dale Golf Club. Let me go over to my agenda. Did golf, NASCAR, we have some NASCAR events. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Soccer, let's go over soccer. Since that's next on the list, go back to the ESPN app. Soccer. Top soccer area. We have some MLS going on right now tonight. Cincinnati and New York Red Bulls at 7 p.m. on ESPN. Also on ESPN. 9:30. It's Colorado and Minnesota. We have one already final. Kansas City and Salt Lake. It's 2-0 there. That's the MLS's bat tournament, and I think in Orlando. Also, in the Premier League, we have 2 games, I think, that went final today. We will not, due to other things that we need to get talked about, we will not go over Mondays and Tuesdays scores for soccer. So if you want the scores for soccer from those 2 days and any others that we have missed, go to ESPN.com or the ESPN app, or to any of the sites that cover soccer scores. Chelsea and Liverpool are going on right now between then it's 5-3 in the 90th minute with 1 added minute, and then we have a final draw with Man U and West Ham. As far as the league, the Series A, which is the Italian series, we have one going on over on ESPN Plus in the 56th minute. Milan and Fiorentina 0-0 there. Lecce and Brescia 2-0 there in the 52nd minute over on ESPN Plus. Over on ESPN in the 57th minute, it's 1-1 between Sampdoria and Genoa. Also, final, Parma 2, Napoli 1. Also going on ESPN Plus, we have 2 other games. One in the 59th minute, the other in the 61st minute. Spal and 1. AC Roma 4, Trina 1, 0, Rona 1, the 60th, both in the 61st minute, over on ESPN Plus there. So that's the Italian League, the Championship League. Birmingham lost to Derby 3-1. Brentford to Barnish 2-1. Bristol City and Preston took a tie there, 1-1. Cardiff and Hull 3-0. Cardiff won there. Leeds won 4-0 to Charlton. Luton won over Blackburn 3-2. Millwall won 4-1 over Huddersfield. Nottingham Forest beats Stoke 4-1, or Stoke Nottingham Forest 4-1, and Reading beats Swansea 4-1. Chef Wed lost to Borough 2-1. West Brom and QPR 2-2 draw there, and then Wigan and Fulham 1-1, and then Perth Glory and Wellington P 2-1. Thomas Dash 1, Thorns nothing, and then the Red Stars and Sky Blue will be later on. That's the soccer. What's on the eNASCAR? We'll go over that. The next one for the eNASCAR Coca-Cola iRacing Series is July 28th at Michigan. Haven't had one since July 14th. So they had a week off there. As far as the eNASCAR Heat Pro League, their next race is Saturday, and that's at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Also, final score to comment on: Liverpool beat Chelsea 5-3 in the British Premier League, a final that just went filed just moments ago. And then talk about men's and women's basketball, NCAA football, NCAA baseball. We don't know yet. Same goes for softball. Game Changer. If you haven't checked out Game Changer, be sure you go check out that. That's a great way to have create teams and score games in a whole new way. Horse racing. Next horse racing, it's for the Triple Crown is the Kentucky Derby, and then the Preakness is the last one. That'll be in September and October. Kentucky Derby in September and the Preakness in October. Don't know the dates. I forgot the dates for those. Look those up, and they'll there if you want more information on that. Weather is hot outside. It seems like everywhere hot. If you want to look at your weather, we'll go to your local weather station or weatherchannel.com or AccuWeather. We went over the announcements. I don't think I have any other news notes talking about. That'll do it for my Rush Hour Renegade for 2 days, yesterday and today. So until next time, this has been the YouTuber sign off. Until next time, keep on YouTube, everybody. We'll see you next time.